There are dozens of breathing techniques out there. 4-7-8, box breathing, alternate nostril. People build whole brands around them. But here's the truth. You don't need to remember all of them. You just need to remember two. One to calm you down and one to wake up your brain and body. That is it. I'm going to teach you both when to use each one and one detail that most people skip that makes the second one more powerful. Real quick, before we get into the techniques, your nervous system runs everything in your body, your stress response, your focus, your energy, your recovery. When it's dysregulated, you will feel it. Anxiety, burnout, brain fog, restless sleep. When it's regulated, you're clear, composed, you're present, and you perform better. And here's why this is important. Your breath is the fastest, most direct lever that you have into your nervous system. That means 2 minutes of breathing at the right time can change your entire state. Before a big game, before a presentation, before a pitch, before a hard conversation. That is the difference between performing at your best and getting in your own way. If you're an athlete, executive, or entrepreneur, anyone who has to perform under pressure, these two techniques will become some of the most powerful tools you have. They're free, they're portable, and they work in seconds. Quick intro if you're new here. I'm Lo, a peak performance and leadership coach. I spent 15 years as a competitive athlete and another 15 years in corporate before going all in on this work. These are the tools that I use myself, and I share these with the executives, the teams, and the athletes that I work with. I find most people overcomplicate breathwork, so let's keep this simple. The first breathing technique is for when you need to calm down, when you need to settle your nervous system. Before a keynote, when you're mid-conflict, or before a hard conversation, or right before sleep. Anytime you're feeling more stressed than the situation requires. So how do we do it? It's long, slow, deep breaths in and long, slow, deep breaths out, with the exhale being a little bit longer than the inhale. That's it. There's no counting. You don't have to use an app. Just focus on having a longer exhale than an inhale. And again, slow breaths. Let's just do it together really quickly. So inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. 2 more times. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Very, very good. One more time. You can even close your eyes to make this more powerful. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Do you feel that? Here's why it works. This type of breathing, this long exhale, these long, slow, deep breaths connect to your parasympathetic nervous system. So it slows your heart rate. Your body gets the signal that you're safe and you come back to baseline. And you'll notice that even just those 3 breaths, less than 1 minute, was enough to shift your state. Now, the most common mistake I see when people do this is shallow chest breathing. So that's like when you're doing this and your shoulders are coming up. What we want you to do is do diaphragmatic belly breathing. So when you inhale, you push your belly out. And then when you exhale, you pull your belly in towards your spine. If you are really anxious, do this for 1 or 2 minutes or until you feel calm. Sometimes you might need to go a little longer. Listen to your body. You'll feel calmer and you'll feel more at peace. Shifting gears to the second technique, it's the complete opposite. It is to help you focus more and wake up your muscles, your nervous system, and your brain to prepare you to perform. It will not give you anxiety. It helps you dial in and focus. You can use it first thing in the morning when you're groggy or before a workout to prime your body, before any focused work that you want to do, before a big presentation, or anytime you would reach for a third coffee. So how we do this is a long, slow inhale through your nose and fill your lungs as much as you can, and then a fast, powerful exhale through your mouth. I will show you this. Let's do it together. We'll do it 2 or 3 breaths. Inhale through your nose, as big as you can, as long as you can, in, and then big exhale, just like that. You don't have to make sound if you don't want to. Let's do one more. Inhale through your nose, big, big, big. Expand your lungs as much as you can. And then big exhale out. So when you do this on your own, You're gonna do it 5 or 6 times. And here's the part that most people skip. After the 5th or 6th big exhale, and then I want you to exhale out as much as you can on that last one, you're gonna hold your breath. And you're gonna hold your breath for as long as you can. It is going to be challenging. And very, very, very important, I want you to do this when you are sitting down or lying down. Do not do this breath hold when you are driving or walking or doing anything that could be potentially dangerous. Safety first, always. So to recap, you do a long, slow inhale, expand your lungs as much as you can. Big exhale out your mouth. Do that 5 or 6 rounds. At the end of the 5th or 6th round, hold your breath as long as you can. And then when you need to, inhale again. The breath hold portion is actually what builds your CO2 tolerance, which is one of your key drivers for focus, energy, and how well your brain and your body perform under stress. Without the hold, this exercise will still help, but with the hold, it'll just allow you to get to a different level. Most mornings I do 1 round of this if I'm really dragging, or I had a hard workout the previous day, or I know I have a workout coming up or a presentation later that day. I'll do 2 or 3 rounds. The more you expose yourself to this, the faster your mental and physical engine will start up when you need it. I also use a timer to track it. It's a great indicator of where you are recovery-wise. I aim for at least a minute, and if I can't do it, I'll do another round. Don't skip the hold because it's uncomfortable. The discomfort is the point. That's where the adaptation happens. And remember, safety first, sit or lay down when you're doing the breath hold. Now here's a secret. If you want to take this to the next level, you can actually use these together. So if you need to focus but you're a little anxious, do the first one first, where you slow down, you recalibrate your nervous system. Long, slow, deep breaths in, long, slow exhales out. And then you can do the second breathing technique to increase your focus. It will not increase your anxiety if you regulate yourself first. This is actually a really established principle in performance psychology. Regulate before you activate. You can't perform your best when you're in a dysregulated state. So settle your nervous system, then bring up the focus and energy. Last thing, this is what most high performers miss. Performance isn't about how hard you grind. It's about the state that you're operating from. And you can control your state by regulating your breath. So now you have these 2 techniques. Just takes a few minutes. They're simple, they're effective. And the best part is they're free. If this was useful, hit subscribe. I share tools like this for athletes, leaders, anyone who wants to operate at a higher level without burning out. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And before you go, I want to know which one of these breathing exercises do you need more? I want to know which one you're trying. I'll see you in the next video.